Hello, this is just a dumb little rant about the Sun and Moon show. So, let's talk about Ruin. Ruin is the most traumatized Sam's character. I don't care what you say he is. Sun has maybe had a fraction of the trauma that Ruin really has had. Because Ruin has dealt with the destruction of his entire dimension that he's had to see, been tortured on multiple accounts, and in the end had to give up so many of his friends and family. Now, another thing is, we can speculate that he didn't just immediately go to the Sam's universe after escaping his own. No. He most likely did some dimension hopping, trying to find a good dimension to settle in for a good bit. So he probably had to leave behind and betray so many of his new friends and family, just so he could follow out with his plans. He sacrificed so much of his own life just to help everyone else. Yes, I'm not justifying the fact he did kill billions upon trillions upon nearly just an unthinkable amount of people and sentient life form, but he is also still one of the most traumatized characters. Now, I'm not once again putting this I'm just saying this is things people overlook. Now, another thing is, this isn't just gonna be me being a Soul Ruin shipper. This is the fact of there's been fucking proof throughout the show that him and Solar actually had a close relationship. If not dating, they were very close friends. So, the whole thing of him, killing who was necessarily his best friend in the Sam's universe did 100% hurt him. And he regrets it. In fact, he's constantly asking how Solar is doing. Now, that doesn't once again justify everything. And yes, this is going to be a Ruin art piece, specifically Soul Ruin, because fuck you. But it's just the fact that a lot of people overlook these small little things. We gotta think, he also has just tried. This has been a year's worth project of his to get rid of all of the creators. So, for people to know, is that yes, I will say this, Ruin, not justified, but he's still one of the most traumatized characters, going through several things of his dimension getting destroyed in front of him. He's still living with the trauma of his friend's death being on his hands, and all he wants to do is just find somewhere with peace. He has friends now, and personally, and he doesn't want Puppet to leave or anything like that. No, he is on Puppet's side. He doesn't want her to leave, and he thinks it's a bit okay, then I should leave too. So, this is just a dumb little rant about Ruin. Yes, because Ruin is my favorite living character. But still, he had to put up this act to the point where he kind of forgot what he was, who he was. When he first got to this dimension, he had to pull out this insane act. He couldn't be himself. He had to live with this fact of he has to act like this or this just to get his plan through, just so he could get this plan out. And Solar's alive now. He hoped everything in the end would work out, and it did, and he's still getting so much hate. Solar even said he understands why Ruin did this, and he doesn't like Ruin, but he doesn't hate Ruin because of it. And it's just one of those things where, Ruin, he is just this nice character. He's a very nice person we've seen in the show. It's just, he continuously gets hated on by everyone else, when all he really has been wanting to do is, make friends, have a friendly conversation. He was never hostile to Lunar. Lunar was the hostile one, and all he wanted to do was say hello and maybe have a friendly conversation with Lunar. It's just one of those things where you, look at Lunar, and it's Castor, yeah, literally said, yes, you solved your problems with Eclipse, but then going and outbursting on Ruin, that just defaults all of your progress down. Ruin did wrong, but he's still, you gotta think, he's the most traumatized character. Enjoy the rest of the art piece, please.